Ford will step in, a base hit in his last time. First pitch coming. Ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. On the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 10-2. Bottom of the 8th about set to get underway, but before it does, let's give you a look back at how the Twins got themselves to a better state. And it came right here on this base hit that put them on top. Get to a better state, State Farm. Number 36 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
And this deep in the ball game, he really hasn't fallen behind 2-0 on too many guys all afternoon.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And they need base runners here. He might even look at another.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Cutler is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, it's going to be tough to find any kind of silver lining in a drubbing like this, but about the only good news is at least you'll come back and try again tomorrow. It's not like football where you have to wait a full week. They'll be right back at it within 24 hours.
Nick Markakis will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And this will be foul off to the left over near DeMarlo Hale, the third base coach. The pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And this game hasn't gone as planned, I don't think, but the good news is you've still got 161 more to get it right.
Robert Andino will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. And time to bring you one final look at the American League scoreboard here this afternoon. Luis Ayala will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Mike Boylecan get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball one.
And in game one of this series, they've had to go deep in their bullpen already. This could affect them the rest of the weekend.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Now here it comes. And this is swung on and bounced over to Reynolds at third. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
And this is always a difficult play for a third baseman, but you see him charge in and make the tough throw to get him.
Brett Saunders will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
When you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and start throwing some strikes.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And he obeys the unwritten baseball rule there of not swinging 3-0 with a huge lead.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, they'll wind up with a 1-out base runner here, but was this indeed ball 4? Showtrack tells us that, yes, indeed, that was outside.
Brian Ashburn will stride in, and they'll need to be careful as he's already homered twice thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Matt, I highly doubt they're going to give him an opportunity to try to launch another one here.
Two-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
Okay, take your time.
3-0 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And I think they learned their lesson after the second home run he hit. They just weren't going to give him anything good to hit here.
Steven Stevenson will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second.
Everybody's getting into the act now. He had been held out of the RBI column to that point, but no longer as they continue to pour it on.
DeMarcus James will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Changeup called strike one.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Second and third here, one man out. And that misses. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that is on the inside corner, but he can't get the call. Man, 3-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This is the perfect spot and perfect time to throw that slider. Looks just like the fastball he threw on the previous pitch, but look at the late break on this thing. That breaks at about the 58-foot mark, and he just can't pick it up.
Number 2 will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. And a high strike there, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. Throw goes over to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And that ball is out of here. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as the blowout continues.
And more importantly for him, that's his first big league homer, and I can tell you from experience, that is quite a thrill.
Andrew Cutler will look for his third hit of the ball game now. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a misses. He's underneath that one for the first strike. They're putting that last home run at 419 feet officially. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And these last few pitches have all been down, which is not a bad idea against a guy like this.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, he's determined to get him to chase that slider sooner or later.
Line hard into left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His third hit this afternoon.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Pedro Strop will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Daniel Farnsworth will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. And that misses for ball one. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Reimold there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Twins are in front 14-2. Ryan Johnson will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Adam Jones will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
And I don't know about you guys, but I will not be able to get back to the hotel quick enough when this one's over.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Pitch on the way. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. James is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Mark Reynolds will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Oh, boy, these guys have got to be saying, thank goodness this one's almost over.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
And sometimes you just have those days where nothing goes right, and he's in the middle of one right now.
Matt Wieters will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And this is one of the few guys in the lineup that has not struck out so far.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made and the Twins move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Boy, and the manager cannot ask for much more than this. It is always good to come out and take that series opener on the road.
Very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Matt, I'll tell you, you'd like nothing more than to come out and give a good performance on opening day. The game's finally counting now, and he was able to go out and kick off this season with a bang.
So that'll just about do it. For Dave Campbell, Eric Karros, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for being with us this afternoon. This has been a presentation of MLB 12 The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 14-2. We'll leave you with highlights from today's ball game as we say so long from Baltimore.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Camden Yards this afternoon, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.